Today, I'm going to talk about the perfect everyday use camera. Welcome back everyone, you're good? This is Hilman John from HMJ Photography. Today, I'm going to talk about my favorite everyday use camera, RICOH GR3. Take a look at this. I shot all these photos with this camera. First of all, I want to tell you one thing. Nobody's paying me or giving me free stuffs to make this video. Although, I ain't gonna lie, it would be amazing if someone did. I'm talking to you, Rico. I'm making this video because I truly believe that this video could help someone who's trying to make a decision on which camera to buy. This camera comes with me wherever I go. This camera is like a good luck charm to me. First of all, look how small this camera is. It's smaller than my iPhone. But don't let the size fool you because this camera has a 24 megapixel APS-C sensor, which means that this camera has a sensor that's used in much bigger, bulkier DSLR or mirrorless cameras, which makes this camera perfect for street photography. This camera is almost a dedicated street photography camera. If you're a street photographer, you probably already have one of these or at least heard of this camera before. One of the most influential street photographers alive, Daido Moriyama, he almost exclusively uses this camera. The best thing about this camera is the lens. It has 18.3mm lens, which is about 28mm equivalent if this was a full-size sensor camera, which means it's slightly wider than what your eyes are actually seeing, and it takes in more from your environment, which again is perfect for street photography. This lens is so sharp and so good, they even made a GR lens for RICOH, the godfather of all modern cameras. Also, what I love about this camera is that no one gives a crap about this camera. It's so stealthy. Let's say you're taking a picture on the streets with this camera. People will be aware that you're taking a picture. Some people might not care, but some people might give you that dirty looks or hide their faces or even shout at you, "Get that camera away from me!" However, with this camera, no one really cares. It's most likely that people won't even realize that you're taking a picture because it doesn't have that traditional viewfinder. I talked a lot about how GR3 is great for street photography, but it's not only that. It's pretty good for portraits too. Of course, it's much wider than dedicated portrait lenses like 85 or 135, but because it's wide, it can take in from the environment surrounding your model and take pictures like this. Another feature that makes this camera a perfect everyday use camera is that it has macro mode. This means that you can get much closer to your subject, which means this camera is perfect for food, flowers, and natures. Well, that's it for today, guys. This RICOH GR3 is an amazing camera that most definitely changed my life and how I take pictures. I really hope that maybe some of you will actually grab this camera and love this camera as much as I do. Until next time.